being waged between the two men leading the House Oversight Committee. All week, Chairman Darrell Issa and Ranking Member Elijah Cummings have been trading lobs over how the Republicans plan to conduct investigations now that they've taken over. It all boiled over at the committee's first hearing today.
Pursuant to the rules, there will not be opening statements. However, members may have 7 days to submit opening statements, extraneous materials for the record.
I've been in the Congress for 14 years, and I've never, it's just unprecedented that the ranking member not be permitted to give an opening statement, or for a chair to dispense with opening statements.
Does the gentleman have a parliamentary inquiry?
I didn't make a parliamentary inquiry. I asked.
Then the gentleman is no longer recognized.
Maryland Congressman Elijah Cummings joins me now. Well, you didn't get the chance to make the opening statement. If that's the case, make it now.
Well, the fact is that, Andrea, we need transparency and accountability. And we had a hearing today about HAMP, and that is the home mortgage program which helps people save their houses. There are a lot of problems with HAMP, but what we discovered was that the servicers and banks are some of the main culprits with regard to that problem. We had asked for a witness from the banking community and the servicing community, and Chairman Issa made a decision that he did not want that to happen. We also simply wanted to make an opening statement, and I've been here for 15 years and never been denied. I've never seen a ranking member denied that opportunity, just as Congressman Kucinich said. So we've got some work to do. I know Speaker Boehner has talked about us working together and working closely, but I got to tell you, this does not lead to that kind of working togetherness that I had hoped for.
Now, according to Congressman Issa, Chairman Issa says that the subpoena rules that you objected to today are the same rules that the Democrats, that your colleague Congressman Towns had when he was the chairman of this committee.
Well, it's a general rule, but there's one thing when you have a rule, Andrea, there's another thing when you have a practice. The practice is that where a subpoena was at issue, the majority would consult with the minority, and if they could not come to an agreement, then it came to a vote. And that was what we were arguing about. And basically what we're saying is that if we are going to exercise, that is, the chairman is going to exercise the probably one of the most extensive powers that a congressperson has. And by the way, Chairman Issa can subpoena anybody at any time. That he ought to at least consult with the ranking member, and if there's disagreement, then let the committee vote on it. And we did not get. He said that he would consider it, but he never gave a firm answer. So again, I'm convinced that we're going to get through this because the American people are depending on us. We are determined to address the issues of the American people, and as I've said many times, the American people back in the November election said they want us to work together. And as I told Chairman Issa yesterday, you can go alone and go fast, but if you really want to go far, you go together with others. And our entire committee is hopefully on that same page.
Speaking of going together, who was your date last night?
Congressman Gosar from Arizona. Wonderful gentleman, dentist, Republican. He and I share something in common. We both are concerned about children's dental care. And so, just a wonderful fella. And he's also on the Oversight Committee. And so I'm looking forward to working with him. And that's the kind of congeniality that we need. That's what the American people want us to do. They want us to work together to solve their problems. And so hopefully Congressman Gosar and I will work together and help our children get better dental care.
And Congressman, in general, what did you think of the speech last night? Are you concerned that the president might be, in freezing discretionary spending, letting Republicans have a pass on cutting money from places like your district where you need it so desperately?
Yeah, I do worry about that, but I also realize that there are going to have to be cuts. But I agree with the president. We cannot cut people who are already going through difficult times, and we must invest, Andrea, in our future. We just had a report today that only 1% of our children, I think it's in high school, were efficient in science. We can't have that. That's ridiculous. We've got to be innovative. The president talked about the Sputnik time frame. We want the Facebook era, and I think that we can do it. I think the president laid out an agenda by which, by the way, he framed the spending cut situation, and I think he reached out to the Republicans and said, there's some things that we're going to do, but I'm not going to let you kill our future.
Elijah Cummings, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And up next, right